All right. Well, here are, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great day today. High of about 85 here in Texas. 85 Fahrenheit, that is. Got out about 8 o'clock this morning, mowed all the grass, cleaned all the limbs out. March is a pretty violent month. High winds, bad storms. October's about the same way. End of October. But I was able to clean up the yard today, mow. Got to enjoy this. Look at this. These are called bluebonnets. They're the state flower of Texas. Wow. So I mowed around those to let them grow. They're biennial plants, which means they bloom every 2 years. So if you want blooms every year, you got to plant 3 years in a row. Make sure some survival. Mowed the grass, cleaned the yard, went in the house. Pushed my old lawnmower around. El Cheapo from Walmart, cheapest one they got. And that was a little more. Get my exercise. And mowed the whole yard, cleaned the truck, cleaned the car, cleaned the house. Oh my God, my 14-year-old daughter has 4 loads of damn clothes for a week. By herself. Now, you would think I'd be mad about that, but no, not really. Because I got to come outside my house and look at this. Wow. So, that's a wisteria vine. And the weird thing about red buds and wisterias, they bloom first, they put on leaves second. And smell, oh my God. Wow. It's great. My little ferns are growing here in the side yard. I've cleaned everything up. Look at, nice. So these leaves right here that are coming up, these will turn purple. And they're we call them wandering Jews here. I don't know what y'all call them where you live. Little ferns are coming up everywhere. Monkey grass. And I get to walk in the neighborhood. I'm enjoying the walk. And so I'm around the front of the house, checking everything out, looking at the roof damage from the spring storms we have here every year. Got to fix that. Yay. So I'm out here mowing, just relaxing. It's something I do. It takes your mind off all the BS of the world. You're just concentrating on that one moment in time. And I'm looking over at the neighbor's mansion over here. Wow. Look at those nice, beautiful, coral-colored azaleas. And then out front here, I don't know if you can see them with my camera, there's pink, white, and the coral-colored ones. So, look at this huge oak. It's a live oak. I would estimate this thing at least 500 years old. It is huge. It'd take 3 people to reach around it. Twisted, turned, bark, just outrageously huge. But actually a beautiful tree. And right there in the neighbor's yard, that huge tree right there, that's a magnolia. And later on in the summer, they'll get huge white flowers. And they're only beautiful for a day or two, and then they start turning brown and ugly and they stink. But other than that, they're beautiful. So, walking out in the yard, this is called a crepe myrtle. And they also will get sort of a pink coral mixture color of flowers on them. So you can see them budding out right now. First leaves of the spring. Neighbor's house is beautiful. Look at my neighborhood. Look at that big old house down there. Way up there, that yellow one. There's lots of Victorian style houses that were built here. Houses with apartments on the side of them like this one. Look at that peach tree across the street. top of that SUV sitting there, that little Jeep SUV. Beautiful place, man. I'm gonna start the story back. First wife divorcing me. It's final on Valentine's Day of '98. That hurt a lot, man. It really tore me up. If the gun had went off, I wouldn't be here talking to you. So, for some reason, a 45 auto with a round in the chamber didn't go off. So, it was that moment that made me realize, you know, whatever other people do really doesn't reflect who I am. I have to keep trying and just be a good, honest, decent person. Don't worry about other people either. I don't know what the name of these trees are. Just don't. They got these ugly little flowers that stink like hell on them, but they're pretty. Another mansion behind me. I'm surrounded by mansions. Can't really see it, but there's a couple of houses right here beyond this ugly fence with all this brush. Oh, they got a swimming pool. They got a chicken house that automatically opens. You can hear the feeders go off right at daylight. Nice swimming pool there. Every now and then there's family there. Yeah, it seems like they're just temporary residents from time to time. The old car there. When my daughter and my ex-wife go to the Philippines, supposed to leave in late May or early June, whenever she gets out of school here. She'll be starting at the Catholic school. And if you saw it and you're from Colombia, it's called Medellin, but in the Philippines it's called Medellin. She's going to be going to the Catholic school there. Boy, she got a big surprise coming to her. It's a lot more strict than it is here. Here in the States, kids get away with so much crap. A guy can claim to be a girl and go to the locker room in their bathroom and play on their sports teams, and, you know, unfair competition. Different genetics cause different problems and have different benefits. So, got to make sure I don't cut my camera off in the middle. They're in the Philippines. The guy's a guy and the girl's a girl, and you can pretend all you want to. Well, they have the phrase "lady boy." They know you're a boy. You got a big old honking hooter. That was weird. Must have pressed the button while it's in my pocket. But you can take hormones and grow boobs. Any damn fool can pretend to be anything they want to. That don't make it so. Thank you very much. You know, yes, I'm an asshole, but I'm a realist too. The one thing we can't change is reality. It is what it is. Make the best of it. So, ex-wife divorced me. First wife. Final on Valentine's Day of '98. She was ready to go out and be a party girl. I didn't. Even though she was pregnant when she was 17, I never got to really go sow my wild oats. Oh, really? Could have damn fooled me. Screwed up. She never could have kids. By the time she realized it was just a temporary problem that could be cured by a simple procedure at a doctor's office. She was already 40, so, you know. I'm a one and done kind of guy. You're telling me straight up you want to cheat, and you want me to stay there to be your backup plan? No, thank you. No, thank you. That's just freaking ridiculous. But when they're separate ways, and I haven't seen her in, What's 24 plus 2? 26 years? Yeah. Said, walk out the door. That's it. Period. We have nothing more to talk about. Guess what? We have nothing more to talk about. Anyway, met the second wife, Filipina, from the aforementioned town, Medellin. And I didn't know I was getting married, man. I just going to visit and try to get to know her. Got there. Oh my God, she's 5 freaking months pregnant. And they've already got all the wedding and everything set up. What the fuck? So, came back to the States. Did the wedding and shit. And I was sending money to help her with the doctor bill for the baby. And found out, never could get a hold of her at the number I had. So I had her aunt here, the one who made the introduction. And took her a couple of weeks. She finally got a phone number. And the area code and the city code did not match up with any part of Cebu. It matched up with Manila. Well, I knew the father of her child lived in Manila. So I did a little investigation, a little check out, and found out she was with the father of her husband, or father of her baby. So I went and hired a lawyer, got an annulment, and because I'd already sent the paperwork in, the visa cleared anyway. And I don't know if you know anything about visas. You're responsible for your immigrant for 10 years, whether you're together or not. No. Come here illegally, now you can get any fucking thing you want. Ridiculous. Scot-free, no problem. We're just going to hand out money to people who break our laws and come here of their own free will. Without permission. So, they sent her over here, gave her the visa, everything was clear. Family helped her get a ticket. Expected me to meet her at the airport. I said, we're not married and you're here illegally. Through fraud. Period. Just straight up is. Now, she had told me before we got married, I don't love you and I don't want to get married. Okay, no problem. I can treat it like a vacation. The next morning she came back. My mom convinced me I should marry you, so let's get married. At 21, I was 38, she was 21. I remember back when I was 21, I was pretty damn stupid, and I'd go along with a lot of stupid bullshit. Which I figured what she did, so. Needless to say, she's living in my house and eating my food, and one thing led to another. She didn't want to live in the country where I lived. It was a nice place. I'd worked a lot on it. So I rented that place out to my sister, who abandoned it. Left the water running, flooded the freaking house, all kind of stupid shit. Moved to town, close to her in-law, close to her aunt and uncles, here in the States, and in the town, where I'm from. And she had a UTI. Got her to the doctor, and guys and gals being gals and guys, we did the undercover tango, and within 3 weeks of her getting over her UTI, she was pregnant. Yeah. So, still not married. Living in the apartment, looking for something better. We stayed in the apartment. I kept my job. Our pregnancy and all the problems that we had during the pregnancy caused me to lose my job. I got another job, but it was in another town. It's the best I could get. She had the baby. I'm living in my car and paying rent, and she's living here in our local hometown while I'm sleeping in the car every night because couldn't afford 2 rents. Well, The baby's born, a little girl. Named her Hannah. And Hannah, the way we spell Hannah, it's exactly the same backwards as it is forward. Hannah. So you spell it backwards, still Hannah. She's about 6 months, 8 months old. And, young lady wanted to go back to the Philippines. Take a couple of 3-week trip or so and introduce the baby to mom and dad and all that. So I figured out a way. We got her over there. But before she left, we were remarried because, excuse me, I kind of realized that if I didn't get married to her, I wasn't going to have any legal rights to the baby. She'd go back to the Philippines and claim whatever she wanted to. So, second mistake in a relationship is getting married for a second time. Well, 2 weeks turned out to be about 3.5, 4 months. I'm sending money over every week so they can buy food, what have you. They're staying at mom and dad's house. Other than that, I don't have a clue what went on over there. And her mom said, "Oh my God, that was really quick that you got her pregnant." I said, "We hadn't seen each other in 2.5 years. It ain't very quick for me." "What do you mean?" So, Hannah's now, that was 2002. June of 2002. She got here November or December in 2001. So it took a little over 2 years to get the visa cleared because we were already married according to the law. And even though I sent certified letters to the INS and the embassy in Manila, telling them about the situation and sharing a certified copy of the annulment, they still allowed the visa to go through. Government efficiency, right? But rocked on there, she came back. I'm still working out of town, sleeping in the car. I don't have enough money to send her and get a place to live. Driving a truck, hauling chicken feed to chicken farms. And pretty miserable job. Horrible company to work for, but it paid the bills, so I didn't care. Well, when she got back from the Philippines, she decided she's going to... We had already put in a visa for her son, who was born by the other guy. And we're rocking on close to 2005. When he got here, she went over for another 3 or 4 months and got all that cleared and got his visa cleared, and he came with her. He's damn near 5 years old by now. Well, she decided she was going to live here in the original hometown. I said, "No, I've slept in my damn car for over a year now. It's time to everybody be in the same place, and the place is going to be where I got the job at, was like an hour and a half, 2 hours away." Well, at the same time, my mom had a massive heart attack, and stroke, and everything all at the same time, and never recovered. And that was now ex-wife, Filipino, was going to divorce me. And because of mom's sickness, we reconciled, remained together until 2017. She wanted to sow her wild oats, and I've never got to be that wild child. So found out she had multiple Facebook accounts with just one guy. Imagine that. One of these guys worked for Disney Cruise Lines, and she had suggested we go meet his boat down at Galveston. Wow. Crazy, huh? So, already a cheater. Just got it hidden well, and I'm working too hard and gone from home so much I don't recognize. Well, I'm not going to say it wasn't expected, because she had already told me, when we're getting married, I really don't want to marry you. My mom wants me to marry you. So her mom and her aunt, whose husband had passed away, God bless his soul, he's a good guy. Really quiet Filipino guy. And Papa Jose. Enjoy it, Papa. Good man. Honorable man. Hard worker. But we'll continue on the next video. And we'll try to cover some things that came up in the last few years of our marriage. And then we'll cover my life after the divorce and all the little things that happened and my attitude toward life. And next April, a year from now, more or less, I'm going to be retired. I'm going to move to the Philippines. And after I've been there a year, I'm going to try to take a year's worth of money with me, plus have bank accounts that are good here in the States, and a virtual address so I can get all my pertinent information immediately. And my plans to come back and drive tour buses and such, and in the summer months, spend some time here in the States, go visit folks, make sure everybody's doing all right, get on that airplane, and when I see that person up, like, I'm out of here, boys and girls. But we'll cover that in the next video. Hopefully you'll enjoy these. And we're going to start a good exercise program. I'll carry y'all with me. Get my old 65-year-old, by the time October rolls around, I'll be 65. I'm just going to live life. I'm going to lose some weight, quit smoking. Still going to drink beer, barbecue. Move to the Philippines, play with my little guitars. And just try to enjoy whatever I have left. And be able to attend some of the high school functions of my daughter. If I can get that, I'll be a happy camper. If something else comes up and life changes again, well, we'll roll with it punches as we go. But anyway, till next time, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.